Good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Hey, first off, thanks to Ben Raven for filling in for me for a couple of days. Oh, you always get this stuff to do around the house and out in the yard. Hey, the nice weather is great, but sometimes, when fall comes and the lawn mowing ends, it's kind of a blessing for a little while, isn't it? But we got some great weather on the way. Today we will be dry and it'll be a fantastic day coming up. But we're watching a storm system. And Justin Gramke wants to know, solid rain? Yes, we could use a rain in a lot of spots. Here in the Saginaw area, it's been probably close to 2 weeks since we've had a good, decent soaking rainfall. So we're watching a rain. Now this is going to be key to me for the summer, this weekend coming up, because I'm seeing the GFS, the American model, says the rain is going to be in the southern, we'll call it the southern third of lower Michigan and down into Indiana and Ohio, and it's been pretty erratic. The European model, which has not been doing as well as the GFS, I feel, in the last 6 months to a year, that is bringing a rain across the middle of lower Michigan, Traverse City, down to almost Detroit. So it's farther north. It's been very consistent. So let's see what is going on. A solid rain is a good hard downpour. Yeah, that's what okay, so what's my definition of a solid rain? I'm talking a 1 to 2 inch rain in a widespread area. So solidly widespread, and it rains for quite a while, and it rains quite a bit. And I'll show that to you here in just a second. Yeah, better mow today. Oh, you just reminded me. That is on my agenda as well. Okay, so when's that rain coming? That would be Friday night, Saturday morning. I'll show that to you in just a moment, but let's get today taken care of. And temperatures are going to be in the mid-80s, Detroit, Ann Arbor, Monroe, 83-ish along I-94, Battle Creek, Jackson, 82 Grand Rapids, 82-ish around Saginaw Bay City, Midland, Flint. And as you head northward toward Traverse City, this could be a lake breeze temperature in the 60s, and inland it can be in the 70s, and then you have 60s across the UP. So with any northerly wind, there's still some cooling effect, but it can be very localized now. So I wouldn't say it'll feel as cool as what that shows. Okay, so here is the American model that I can show you, okay? European model has restrictions. We have to pay to redistribute it, and actually quite a bit. $240,000 a year to redistribute it. Yeah. So let's look at the U.S. model, and then I'll just verbally tell you about the differences between the two. We're into this afternoon and this evening, and you're looking at Michigan, and you're looking at rainfall to the southwest. So it's a dry day today. It's a real nice day today. Friday, I think, is a dry day also. This is Friday evening, 8 o'clock. Maybe the showers starting in the southwest part of the state. Otherwise, dry across all of Michigan. And then here comes the rain. 2 a.m. Saturday morning. 8 a.m. Saturday morning. 2 p.m. So what you're seeing here is the amount of rain this computer model expects between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Saturday. So this doesn't mean that it's raining this much at 2 p.m. It means it will have rained this much between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. Saturday. So it's a morning into early afternoon rain. And yeah, that's a ½ inch to 1.5 inches. And then let's go 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So again, doesn't mean it's going to rain all the way into the evening on Saturday, but it's looking like it's a little slower on this model, that it would hang into the Saturday afternoon. And then Saturday night, this rain would move off, and we would have a dry Sunday. Bonfire is on. Yes, this is good bonfire weather before the rain hits. Another easy bake oven day. Okay, so model Yep, Ann Arbor on Saturday. I would call it morning into mid-afternoon for the rain. So this is Saturday, again, 2 p.m. This is the new run. So look at the difference. Old run, new run. Old run, new run. Shifting it north quite a bit. And this model has been all over the place, okay? So the European takes the same kind of shape and has it about here, about another 100 miles northward. Take that same shape and up here, and it's been very consistent. I feel what's going to happen is they're probably going to converge, and this axis is probably going to be along I-69, and you'll have the solid rain 100 miles on either side of that. 4 o'clock Tiger game, are you talking Saturday or are you talking today, Deb? I haven't checked the Tiger schedule. I've been too busy working my butt off out in the yard. So Deb Willett, let me know. If you're talking a 4 p.m. Saturday game, it's probably pretty close and you're going to have to watch it because it's not certain yet. Port here on Saturday afternoon, 2 to 6 p.m. There would probably be some wet weather. She says 4 p.m. Tiger game Saturday. Close. You got to wait a day. We'll pin it down more. Needs to shift more. Another 50 miles north. Yeah, Bill Holbrook, sounds like you need a rainfall too. So that is the scoop there. Now, let's look at amounts. Okay, this is the rainfall total from this rainfall, okay? And it's a half inch to inch and a half solidly. Again, I want to show you the shift. Old run, new run. Old run, new runs. Kind of sound like an eye doctor, don't I? So it's shifting northward, and again, the same configuration on the European goes right about where my pen is. Okay, you can't see what it says for Flint. This one says 0.2 for Flint, but that's not what I want to get out of this, okay? That's not the way to look at my data. Couple of days out, exactly what it says at your location. You need to look at the scenario. And if that shifts, the scenario right now is a solid rain is coming toward the Great Lakes Friday night into Saturday. And then the question is, does it shift north some? Does it stay where it's at in the forecast of our model? Or does it shift south a little bit? Wow, Terry in Israel. What's the weather like in Israel? Great day today. Real nice day Friday. A solid soaking rain for part of Michigan, maybe a large part of lower Michigan, Friday night into Saturday. And then Sunday looks good. And stick with me. I'll keep you updated on this one. I feel it's a big one because I think this is going to show whether the GFS is running better for the summer or the European. And it looks like we're going to have several of these situations coming up in the next 2 to 4 weeks. This could be the first half of summer weather pattern, that is a great. All right, I'm going to let you go now. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist for joining me on this morning update. Tell your friends about us. Share this, if you could, on Facebook. And we'll see you tomorrow with an update, better pinned down update on what's going on the weekend. Enjoy your Thursday.